Hi, Capricorn. Okay, here we are. So these are the oracle cards that came out for you. Have quite the similarities to it. Very colorful, very vibrant, very creative and fun. So I feel as though now you are getting the opportunity to really move with your heart, express yourself in ways that you may have not been able to do in the past. You are being granted an opportunity to really come full circle with your manifestations, with your talent, with your voice. I feel like, in a sense, it's almost like a wrap up. Even though it's a new beginning, it's all coming together full circle when I see this visualization card. And then it's a 10 card as well. So yeah, me literally saying that, it's 10 and 1. So it's like you could just be coming out of something that could have felt stagnant. And now that there's movement for you, it's just one big wrap up. It's like it's a big transition. It's like coming out of something to now jump into something else. Now that things are starting to come into form for you, you could be daydreaming and fantasizing about what else you can bring forth, how else you can show your creativity, how else you can show your intelligence and the knowledge that you have. And while you were going through this process, and it was that energy was like in and out, or it was just kind of like on and off, you did come across a few challenges. And one of those challenges could have been how to deal with patience. You could have had trouble with being patient when it came to something, trying to manifest something in your life. And you could have came across people who, like, their words probably at the time you felt this way, with some people, that their words didn't really help you. They didn't help motivate you in the way that you needed. But for some of you, I feel like now, where you are now, it's like you're making connections with certain things that someone around you could have said. And if that was the case, maybe you're changing your mind about that now. Maybe you see it in a different light. Maybe you understand it better now, where you're just all like, okay, I understand why they said that before. I understand that now. That makes sense now. It may have you think like, I understand that. Now I understand when it comes to me manifesting and how easily, in a sense, I can do that. And so that means it's also easy for me to manifest what I don't really want to. I felt the need to say that. It's like you could be making more connections to how, in a sense, you're making more connections with your spirituality, and how you are understanding how you can manifest things alone, and how real that actually is. How much an effect that really can play for you and others around you. So the moves that you make really do matter. The words that you say, they really do matter. And how you take in information matters, because all of this plays an effect on your work. It plays an effect on how you function, how you move. And when it's making connections with what you're trying to manifest, that can play an effect on that manifestation. It can play an effect on the outcome. Your mind alone can play an effect on what you create. So maybe you could be, in a sense, slowing down a little bit when it comes to how you communicate with people or how you take in information. You may have a better understanding that it is important to in a sense, analyze all that is in front of you. Okay, give me a second. So this being a 6 card just has me think about memories. It makes me think about 6 of water. It makes me think about nostalgia. It's like you could be tapping into different realms of where, in a sense, you've been before. You know what I mean? It's like where you may have been in other lifetimes. And it's like certain memories and just connections that you make from certain memories. Things feel familiar. What you could be feeling, it feels familiar to you. Maybe you're making connections from when you were a teenager or even from when you were a child. But it's like something that you have been able to reactivate within maybe what you wanted to do back from when you were a kid. It's like you're actually bringing it to life, but obviously you're incorporating new ways. But maybe you're also trying to see how you can get benefited from the old ways too. But the old ways that will benefit you, the old ways that are good for you and won't hold you back. It's like seeing this swirl. It's like adding so many things to your palette. You're just adding so many things to your dynamic. And I think it's like you're playing around with these options that you have, so you can see which one really works the best for you, which one really screams you. And if it's multiple options that you're putting together within your creation, within your manifestation, it's just it's a whirlwind. It's wonders for you. It's keeping you busy for sure. So maybe you have moments where it's just all like, damn, like I can't make up my mind on how I want to present something. I can't make up my mind on how I want to truly establish something because I have so many ideas. I have so many colors that I want to use. It's like, it's all just overflowing. It's like your cup is overflowing. And maybe you aren't taking as much time to feel good about yourself right now because you're so caught up in your work. Whether it's inner or physical, you're so caught up in doing what it is that you want to do, in a sense, that you may not be taking time to, you know, tell yourself that you love yourself, or tell yourself that you're proud of yourself, to congratulate yourself, to applaud yourself, to give yourself a pat on the back, to thank yourself, you know? So make time to do that. Make time to show, you know, self-love. Because you are doing this, and only you. All of this you did by yourself. All of this you did on your own, without anyone's help. But don't use that to your advantage, where you want to use it against people, because you could be having more assistance, in a sense. You could be wanting help. You could be wanting to just express yourself to people, just to talk to people about just where your head's at, you know? Like, there's so much coming to you that you do need to release it as well. Okay, well, that's it for now. All right, have fun. Love yourself. Keep moving in the vibration of love. Everything you do, make sure that it's coming from you. It's coming from love. Make sure that it's genuine. Okay. I love you.